Hey guys, it's me Joanna and welcome back to another YouTube video. I am so excited that you're here again. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment on my video. I would love to interact with you and so you can see all my cool stuff that I have to give you. Come on now. Today I'm going to do a quick video on how to do this makeup look and I hope you guys like it, so let's go ahead and see it.
Alright, so I look a little tired, but gotta put on that makeup though. So the first thing I do is put on Morphe. That's an eye primer, and you want to put a little bit on your fingertip and even all over your eyelid. So it's kind of like painting a wall. You prime it first before you apply the color, so it's nice and even and you don't have to put too much and it won't crease or mess up later on. Same thing with your eyelids. So you want to put a thin layer of primer all over your eyelids. Make sure it's nice and even before you apply any color, and that's going to prevent any future creasing later on in the day. The second thing you want to do, and I'm using the Haute palette from LAGirl, and you apply a color on the oh lord, oh no, but it's all good. We got to keep on going. So you put on that on top of your bone right there, and you just make sure it's a nice matted color. It's usually a softer color than the color that you're going to apply on your lid, and that's going to give it more definition of your eye to where your creases are and where that's the opening of your eye. So once you apply that color, you're going to go with a little bit darker, and you just apply just a little bit on the outer parts just to give it a little bit more pop and more definition. So once you have that on both lids and they look even, then you apply your regular color, and it's like on a L shape, like a V, an L shape, whatever. But you're gonna put that outer corner of your eye into the bone. Sorry, my video is not focusing, but it's okay. You guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. And once you get it to how long you want it to look, oh, there you go, how long you want it to look, then you're going to kind of blend that with the first colors that you put on. And you want to make sure it's, again, always nice and even. I'm going to say that a lot in my video. So make sure it's like that L shape. You blend it, and once it's blended, you can go ahead and put now the color that's going to go on your actual lid. Now this is normally a lighter color, and whoa, dang, that's a great color, guys. This palette is amazing. So I am in love with this palette. Look how good this color is, and I'm just like, this is a very thin layer, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild, just a nice thin layer on your lid. And I only go halfway. If you notice, it just gives it more of the definition with the L that you created before on the step before. And when you apply that, kind of makes your eyes look a little bit bigger versus smaller. So that's a little trick as well. You always want to apply a lighter color to make your eyes pop. So once you get that, you can always go back and fix it, make sure the lines are straight with a nice brush that's even. But I use my fingers, guys, fingers. So I use the finger and I give it a little bit more of a color pop, just because if you want it to look a little bit brighter or whatever, if you apply it just a tad with your finger, it goes a long way. Woohoo! All right, so I normally go with a darker color on my outer corners, just because I have very slanted eyes, so this makes my eyes just kind of like open up a little bit and at the same time slant them up a little bit more, and it just makes me look more I guess more exotic. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I like to put a little bit darker on the outer sides just because I like the definition that it gives my eyes. So again, you just go over that L shape and give yourself a little darker color. Okay, so I already did my left eye, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Sephora Waterproof eyeliner. It's pretty amazing, but I'm going to go ahead and do a thin line, just not too thick. I don't want it to overpower my eyeshadow. So just a very thin line. I make the funniest faces while I'm making my eyes. Clean it up a little bit. And yeah, now that both eyes are done, we're going to go ahead and start the face. I start with a orange color concealer. What it does is it hides all those bags and all those dark circles I have. And then I kind of just blend it out a little bit, just because it's gonna go ahead and hide all those purple tones that I have under my eyes. And then once I have both done and they look pretty even on both sides, because you don't want orange, it looks kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie, but you don't want orange, too orange on one spot and not the other. Just kind of cover all the other dark circles and spots that you have around your face with the same orange. Then you go with a lighter shade of concealer. I'm using, if I can get this screen to, oh, there we go. I'm using a brisk color. It's a lighter color for my skin tone. You don't want to use the same. You want to use 2 shades lighter than you. And you're going to go ahead and apply that over the orange and just kind of blend that together. That's going to, when you put your foundation now, it's gonna hide the orange and it's not gonna be so orange, and that's what's gonna take away all that blue and undertones that you have in your bags. I use the NYX Total Control. I love my NYX, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. So I use that all over my face, and you don't have to use this much. I'm using this much obviously because of video purposes. Makeup always has to be a little bit more enhanced. Oh my gosh. Oh, anywho, so that's awkward. And just go ahead and apply this all over your face, and just kind of make sure you get every corner so you don't miss a spot. Of course, I don't have no hair, so I kind of have to blend it into my hair. But if you have hair, you don't have to do that, obviously. And you know, once you put it all over your face and you put it under your eyes, you see I'm hiding those purple tones. And you know, make sure you get your jawline, bring it down to where your neck is, because that's gonna blend it in. Right here I'm using the powder. This is a baking powder. I love this powder. I got it in my Ipsy bag and I swear by this, but I look kind of crazy right now. And this is what this does, is it's like a baking powder, and I use food because I love food. But this is going to prevent any creasing later on for your concealer. Now, I'm going to apply some black eyeliner from Lord & Berry. And I like this eyeliner because it is so strong in pigment. I only have to use a little bit, and then it goes ahead a long way. After I apply another coat just of that same color I applied on that last crease, I'm going to apply that also on top of the black. That's going to add the colors and just kind of blend everything together and make it look uniformed instead of, but you can apply any other color you want. I just like to blend both. And there we go. I'm dancing again. Just love dancing. Okay, so here's the thing. This baking powder, you have to make sure you get it out completely. Anything that you leave behind when you take pictures is going to show up like a ghost. So make sure you take all of that out. You apply some bronzer on you apply bronzer on your cheekbones and kind of give your face a little bit more definition. Once you apply that all over your head, like again, I'm bald, so I have to go on top and make sure that I get that area. But once you get that, you make sure that you blend it, so your face has more definition and more lines. Okay, so applying your neck area, in your jawbone, all of that. I love this Wet n Wild blush because it gives you like that natural glow, and you just kind of need like a little bit. So again, you just have to put on a little bit because I'm doing video, I need to make sure it's a little bit more pigmented. But hey, highlighter, whoa, I can't open it, and here we go. This highlighter is what? Amazing. Let me just say, it is like thebomb.com. You just need a little bit, guys, and you blend those two. I blend them in just so it's not like you can't see the crease. Put some in your nose for the tip, and then your eyebrows look crazy, girl. Hell no. Hey. All right. Okay. Work it, girl. Hey. Camera. Yes. Bye, guys. Love you.